welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Folks, it looked like, I don't know if you've seen the newspapers today. It looks like the government shutdown is coming to an end. Our long national nightmare is different. How many days? 41 days so far. It is the longest shutdown in U.S. history. Democrats have been holding the line, demanding Republicans compromise to keep Affordable Care Act subsidies available for millions of Americans. Well, last night, 8 Democratic senators voted with Republicans to fund the government through January without any Affordable Care Act guarantees. So yes, the shutdown may have been long and painful for millions of Americans, but at least it achieved jack squat. That is, and we know why Jack is squatting. But these Democratic defectors did get one concession. Senate Majority Leader John Thune promised them a vote on the ACA in December, because that's when people get down to serious work. December. You work about 6 days, and half of that is spent doing a mandatory office door decorating contest. Welcome to accounting, or should I say, the Polar Express. Now you got hot chocolate. No surprise, the vast majority of Democrats do not want this. None of those 8 Senate Democrats are up for re-election next year, and 2 have announced they are retiring from the Senate. What a disappointing way to end your career. Reminds me of when Journey released their last single, We Stopped Believin'. Did they? I don't know. That's it. One of the Democrats who crumbled like a granola bar in your backpack is New Hampshire Senator and the Joker's proud aunt, Jeanne Shaheen. Shaheen was asked about her decision, and she said, when I talk to my constituents in New Hampshire, you know what they say to me? Are we Vermont or the other one? Are we? Which one? One of us is... We're up... Are they upside down us, or are we upside down them? She continued, they say, why can't you all just work together to address the problems that are facing this country? Because the country is being run by insane people. My constituents want to know why we can't work with the meth-addled chimps who broke into the cockpit and are now flying the plane. Some of their ideas are reasonable, although admittedly, some are bananas. This weekend, while airports were in utter chaos and thousands without food benefits across America, Trump showed sensitive leadership and attended his second extravagant party at Mar-a-Lago in a week. Come on, Mr. President, read the room. I'm sorry, I forgot who I was talking to. Have someone summarize the room for you. The party was co-hosted by the Conservative Political Action Conference, or Spatchcock. The esteemed guests included far-right British politician Nigel Farage, disgraced butter junkie Paula Dean, and Hercules star Kevin Sorbo. I think it's pretty incredible that Sorbo found the time, considering production of Hercules wrapped only 26 years ago. Guests, fun show, gave us Xena. Guests were treated to some entertainment, including this opera singer. Okay. She has a lovely voice, but does Mar-a-Lago have a mandatory bare midriff policy? Tonight, we're doing wet t-shirt opera, okay? Then, gentlemen, get out your singles, because they're dancing the G-string nutcracker. I'm gonna tuck Mr. Washington. I'm gonna tuck Mr. Washington right into the old sugar plums. Hey. It's fun. Speaking of pure MAGA elegance, there were also two ladies in flag swimsuits doing synchronized swimming to Lee Greenwood.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. And I'm proud to be an American.
You know, hearing that song also makes me want to dive into the water, but only after I first filled my pockets with rocks. Not to nitpick, but there are only two of them. Two is really the bare minimum for synchronized swimming. And I'm told we have Kevin Sorbo's review.
Disappointed!
He's not happy.
He's not happy.
He did not like it. This party makes it seem like it's really easy to get into Mar-a-Lago as long as your talent shows some skin and is vaguely patriotic. Thank you, swimmer ladies. Now please welcome Tina, who's gonna take off her top and eat a flag. A flag cake? No, just the flag. She's gonna eat the flag. Of course, after two ladies same time swimming, Trump's second favorite sport would be football. And over the weekend, we learned Trump wants the Washington Commanders' new D.C. stadium named for him. That's not how any of this works. You name things after people once they're out of office. The president doesn't just ask for it, except when Reagan said this.
Mr. Gorbachev, give Big Ron an airport.
Look how happy the people are. People are so happy. Now, Trump doesn't just want this. He is pushing to make it happen. The White House says there have been back-channel communications with the Commanders ownership group to express Trump's desire to have the stadium bear his name. And his press secretary basically confirmed it, saying that would be a beautiful name. Yes, it's a very... No! Hey. No, it is. It would be beautiful. After all, everyone knows that Trump is a lovely portmanteau of the words tremendous and dump. Yesterday, maybe we should have done the animation. Who cares? Yesterday, Trump wanted to go see a Commanders game in person, and the fans were not happy to see him. Fun fact for the folks at home, for the broadcast of our show, our editor, Brian, had to go through that clip frame by frame and blur out every single middle finger that was raised. How are you feeling after all that work, Brian? Okay. All right. Just one more. Thank you. That's enough. That's good. It was a long time.
Okay.
Just one more you'll have to blur. Now, a little booing from a crowd didn't stop Trump from joining the announcers and trying his best to call play.
Well, let's see what happens here. This is a big
down. All right, they're calling a timeout here, President Trump. They're trying to regroup. It's a fourth and short.
But you can't equate sports with life. You know, you have the triumph and you have the problems, and you got to get through the problems to hit the triumphs, and you can never quit, you can never give up.
It was a little rough. That marks the first time the guys in the booth got brain damage. Now, yeah. More evidence of Trump's troubling spiral into... Last week, you'll recall that Trump held a presser where one of the attendees passed out while he was talking. Guy was fine. And it turns out he wasn't the only one catching a little shut-eye. According to video analysis by the Washington Post, at that same meeting, the president spent nearly 20 minutes apparently battling to keep his eyes open. Great. Our president is an old man who can't stay awake, like that classic folktale, Rip Van Cankle. Here's just, we have this, right? We have this, okay? Rip Van Cankle. Here's just some of the commander-in-chief dozing off.
What about the people in urban areas who live in food deserts and are suffering from obesity? President Trump has also instructed us to address and end the root causes of chronic disease. In the meantime, there's nothing more important than we can do than lower this price.
Do you know how hard it is to fall asleep to RFK Jr.'s voice? That is not, it's not the easiest. Ooh, bedtime. Setting my white noise machine to handful of gravel and a NutriBullet. Photographers on the scene in the Oval Office there nabbed some pretty good shots of Trump snooze, and there's this one, he's out, this one, bye-bye, and my favorite, this one, where in fairness, he looks less asleep and more just miserable, like he's watching Eric in his High School Musical. Oh, God, when the hell does the fiddler jump off the stupid roof? Sunrise, sunset. Sunrise, sunset. If I were a rich man. Yabba dabba 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 doo. Hakuna Matata. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Demi Moore and Ken Burns.